and welcome to SUNY Old Westbury News. The Old Westbury administration is facing several controversies today. The financial aid office at SUNY Old Westbury has been hit with complaints from students. It has been reported that there has been a low performance rating. Many students are unhappy with the service that they receive from the office staff. The performance of the financial aid department is not all that stinks. According to Old Westbury students are complaining about chlorine gas odors at the Clark Athletic Center on campus. Old Westbury students say the smell of chlorine upon entering the gym is likely very unhealthy. When asked about the odor, Coach Neil Johnson simply said, "I've been here so long you don't quite pay attention to the smell anymore. You kind of get used to it." In other news, students and professors annoyed by bookstore under-ordering and understaffing, SUNY Old Westbury bookstore denies claims that they are acting unfairly towards students and professors. Last week, SUNY Old Westbury served a student a 2-week-old expired food product. The student, Brendan, reported that they moved the product to the front display without checking for freshness. Cashier said she had no idea about the problem. Laptop thefts are on the rise within the SUNY Old Westbury communities. It's been believed that the reason it is so occurring on the new side of the campus and not in the old side is because though they have more security cameras, it's much easier to get into rooms in the new dorm buildings, especially with bath/washrooms being outside of your living space in the new buildings. There have been a few arrests, but not all perpetrators have been apprehended. The news is not all bad on campus. There's a brand new head baseball coach at Old Westbury. He plans on having a discipline and control of the team, unlike in past years. Coach Stephan has recruited many new players to help him win a national championship. The team has already showed signs of improvement by beating Plattsburgh. Now turning to Long Island news. 3 men returning from a birthday celebration were killed Sunday morning when their car struck a bridge embankment on the Southern State Parkway in Roosevelt and exploded in flames, trapping them inside. The 3 men were coming back from a club in Manhattan shortly after 5 a.m., geared off the roadway, causing the vehicle to ignite. The cause of the crash is still unknown. Although no one likes to talk about the end of the world and death, recent world events have caused many to look back to the Mayans and the end of their calendar. With the year 2012 rapidly approaching, some people speculate that the recent increase in natural disasters only lends credibility to the notion that the world will cease to exist once December 21, 2012 arrives. There are tons of theories ranging from a rise in bee deaths to the galactic superwave theory, which states that the waves from the middle of the galaxy ripple out and cause drastic changes like ice ages. However, the most popular theory is that of the Mayan calendar is cyclical. Every cycle is called a backturn. The end of the current backturn is stated for next December and as a portion of the population in a tizzy, since the 21st of December is the last date on the Mayan calendar. Many are attributing the recent resurgence of natural disasters to the swiftly approaching doomsday date. From 1950 to 1990, a 40-year-old span, there's been a total of 142 natural disasters. That number jumps drastically when looking at 1990 to 2000. For this 10-year period alone, the tally is 72. Between the earthquakes in Chile, Japan, and Haiti, and the tsunamis in Hawaii and Japan, there is no shortage of natural disasters to relate to the apocalypse. Do citizens have a cause for worry? Are these disasters a sad coincidence, or is there something more behind them? With only a little over a year on the Doomsday Countdown, where do citizens align themselves on doomsday theory? In studio today, we have the author of Countdown to Doomsday, Jamal Little, who will share with us his opinions on 2012 and the possible end of the world. Hey, Jamal, how you doing today?
How you doing today?
Okay. How true do you believe the 2012 phenomenon is?
I believe that it's something that's, evident for people in the world, but I'm not too sure if it's going to be next December.
Right. Do you think it's going to be the same hype as the millennium?
I'm not sure. The millennium Y2K thing was pretty hyped up and didn't really have no stats or anything behind it. But I feel like this is a little more serious.
Mm-hmm. How well do you think movies such as 2012 and The Day After Tomorrow portray this event?
I believe those movies were pretty good. I'm not too sure how, exactly identical it's going to look because, I don't really want to live that. But I think those movies portrayed it very well.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you come from a religious or a scientific standpoint?
I come from a scientific standpoint. I believe, the natural disasters of late have to mean something because it's more now than it have been before.
Mm-hmm. Now, why did you write this article?
It was a paper for class, and I felt like I wanted to research the topic. It's something that I'm interested in, and I believe a lot of people are interested in.
Mm-hmm. What led you to start thinking about doomsday?
I feel doomsday is something that everybody thinks about, whether they believe it or not. The world is going to come to an end, but I believe it's something important, or it's a good thing to know or try to learn when.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the recently intensified natural disasters may be the beginning of the apocalypse?
Yeah, I believe it means something. Like I said before, there's more happening now than before, and I feel like it has to be a sign of something to come.
Okay. Do you think there's anything that humans can be doing to help prevent the apocalypse?
I don't believe there's anything we can do to stop it, but I think there's some things we could do to, hold it off for longer, I believe. Maybe like, be more worldly or more green, as people say, recycle, just take care of the earth better.
Why do people like to watch these films about the apocalypse?
I believe people are infatuated with the unknown, I guess, things that we can't really prevent or make happen. I think people are infatuated with those type of things.
Mm-hmm. What did you find in your research as a journalist for this article that you did?
I found, a lot of people had different opinions on it. Some people had their religious beliefs. They all believe in that the world is going to end and that we can't really do nothing about it, but, believe in whoever they believe in and pray. Other people believe that it's something that we brought onto ourselves. Like someone said that all the bad we do in the world, litter, all the violence and things like that, is just something that we brought to ourselves. So I felt we had a nice little mix of everything.
Mm-hmm. Now, what can a person do specifically, like an everyday person do to prepare for this event?
I'm not sure. I don't really know how much the regular person can do. I mean, I guess it's pretty much how you feel the best thing to do is, whether it's pray or recycle or, I don't know, just live your life to the fullest, I guess. I mean, it all depends on the person. What would you do if the apocalypse was coming?
Oh my, I would be very apprehensive and scared for my life probably, and I just try and survive the best that I could, because after seeing all the information in the movies and just what we know about it, it really is something that can obliterate people, and it's mind-blowing, so I just try my best to survive.
I believe all the natural disasters, I guess, are scaring people. So they believe that the world might be coming to an end because of all these natural disasters, and maybe that, I don't know, these natural disasters might be a sign of something to come, because there's been more now than recently, and the world now, I believe, is a lot different than it used to be then. So I believe this is the only belief people have.
Right. Do you think humanity deserves to be wiped out?
I don't think humanity deserves to be wiped out, but I think we need something to, wake us up and show us that we're not on the right path, because there's a lot of evil in the world. So I think we need a little something to shake us up, wake us up.
Okay. Thank you, Jamal.